What's going on, friends? Aaron here, talking about the celestial energies, the astral bodies of Wednesday, the 13th of March, 2019. The retrograde is real. Yesterday and the day prior, I put out my favorite videos. I put out a video on like quantum manifestation. If you haven't checked that out, please do on YouTube or on my Facebook channel. It's cool about manifestation and this stupid retrograde. I don't change anything with these video settings, and all of a sudden the video quality is just rock bottom. And nothing has changed, and the other videos look crisp. This retrograde is very real. It is messing with us. It is pushing us and testing our limits. And that is today. What is going on today is the moon is in the middle of Gemini, pushing toward the later degrees. It's like that little halfway cusp pushing through. It's going to be opposing Jupiter. All right, I always do it backward. So Gemini's over here. The moon in Gemini. Sagittarius, Jupiter, our planet of more, right? Sagittarius is about having faith. Sagittarius is about higher education, knowledge, seeking knowledge from other people, other individuals, and having faith. All right, so this is an opposition going on. And the buzz, the electrical buzz of the moon in Gemini. And this is creating a T-square. I'm doing it again, T-square, okay? To the sun over here in Pisces, a T-square. So what's happening is it's an opposition. The moon opposes Jupiter. Jupiter squares the sun. The moon squares the sun. And Neptune is right over there as well, right? Our dreams, our unconscious mind, the expansion of our thoughts, bringing those into reality. This whole week, the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about manifestation, which is why I put out that video, Quantum Manifestation. Super important stuff as we're planting the seeds to create our future life, the future life that we want to bring into this world, and a balance between the past and the future, and where we are now and the steps that we're creating to get there. So this T-square is bringing us to our limits, Now, I want to explain this a little bit more about the moon. Let's say when you look at Instagram or whatever, if it's Kylie Jenner or whoever you follow, what you're seeing when they represent themselves is Capricorn. Okay, public image. They're on their best. They're at that perfect angle. The photographer, perfect lighting. The video quality, everything is perfect. Public image, everything is perfect. What you don't see is when they're sick at home, in bed, snot running down their face. They just threw up. Maybe they drank too much, or maybe they're just ill getting over something. All right? This is our moon. This is our moon. We don't show this to everybody. We don't show this side of ourselves to everyone. Why? So this is Cancer Capricorn. This is the parallel, the paradox between the two. Public image and then my home life. Business and the frontier and, Wall Street and then Main Street and just home with the friends and the family and keeping it simple. Well, the moon's not quite there in Cancer yet, but as that's its home sign, that's what the moon represents. So we don't always see these things. So sometimes days like today, we reach our limits, where we might be spilling out more information, showing, they say sometimes it's weak to show emotions. Probably going to be showing a lot of emotions today and even into tomorrow, right? As the moon in Gemini is all the information. Jupiter, up there in Sagittarius, about information, a lot of information, foreign affairs, foreign knowledge. Okay, these things are coming to light and squaring the sun over here in Pisces, which wants us to expand. So when we can see this is kind of conflict. It can be conflict, but it's also balance. It's where are our limits? Where are we reaching a point of no return? Again, the past 2 days is like the video quality has been just garbage. It's just like, okay, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. And I'm going to assess the situation, figure out what's going on, and try to get back on the horse and get up in. Why do we fall? So we can get back up and do it again. Yeah. So you're going to have a lot of information coming into us today, and we might be having some opposing beliefs, opposing ideas that are going to challenge us. This is good. This is a necessary part of expansion. So don't shy away from these things. Learn, expand, adapt. Being adaptable right now is so important. You know, this is the water sign, the sun in the water sign. Adaptability, flowing, my little dance, the flowy water dance. All right. So leave me some feedback. There's some times, you know, the point of today is the flow. The point is learning your own limits. If we push ourselves too much for something, if we push an issue too much, you know, we're going down the wrong path. When we hit these kind of walls, we can be going down the wrong path. So it's just like flow with it, learn something, observe, and adapt, and then just go with what makes sense. You know, the path of least resistance. So I'm going to ask you a question and give me some feedback. You know, the video's about 6 minutes right now. Sometimes I'm a talker. I can just go on and on and on about this kind of stuff. So I'm trying to shrink these down to make them like on point and whatnot. But sometimes they expand to a, you know, a 10, 12 minute long video. As I'm doing this for you, for other people. So give me some feedback. Do you like these a little bit shorter? Are these longer videos? Are you enjoying, you know, is the information setting in? Am I getting the point across properly for you to digest this? This is all about, you know, this is about the community. This isn't about just me flapping my gums at a camera. This is about me working with you and whoever you are in the world. And thank you for the ones that have reached out this past week and given me a lot of feedback. I absolutely thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your feedback. This stuff is amazing. I absolutely love astrology. When we hit our limits today, when we learn let me just share you, see, here we go again. I'm just a talker. When we hit our limits, when we hit that wall, when we hit that place, and this is something I referred to a couple days ago, is, you know, things aren't always as they seem. When we hit that wall of whatever all this information is coming in at, when we find that square, whatever this square is, that's balancing us out today and encouraging us to move, to continue to allow the energy to flow, just going with it and not being stuck, not being stubborn, Mars and Taurus, not being too stuck, not being too stubborn, to maneuver, to find a new way to do an old trick. Okay, this is an amazing day to look at something, to revisit something. Again, this Mercury retrograde, revisit something and look at it into a brand new light, new way of coming about this information. Moon in Gemini, okay? So sometimes that information might not be the picture perfect thing that we see. It might be the other. It might, you know, the information coming out might be that other side, the Cancer moon side, you know, the side we don't always see. So whatever information is coming to you today, I hope it is beneficial. I hope you handle it with ease. A day of ease and a day of flowing information coming in from all sides and filtering it out and having an awesome, beautiful Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow.